This is thuya from seed.
Oh, from seed, eh?
Yep, there's a rock under there, so it's
okay.
I have to
root over rock.
Root over rock.
Nice, wow. And how old would you say that is, Derek?
I'd say 3 years old.
Okay, that's amazing. It's grown that much in 3 years. Amazing. Yeah, I guess if you let them grow, they grow, don't they?
If you look here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Mine one has seed pods too, or cones.
So the little spruce and they grow in here, right?
Okay.
So these little cracks here in the deck.
Okay.
So every fall I'll start picking them out, and so yeah.
Nice way to get free trees.
This was Ross's, and
okay.
The top died after I got it, so
yeah.
I just let it let's see what happens with it.
Well, I think that's a better leader anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can always make a little deadwood up there. And nice.
This is
boxwood.
Boxwood that I was inspired by your Sarissa.
Okay.
I was going to make this a
flat top kind of tree. Yeah. Oh, that'll look great. And there's another one behind.
Yeah. This one, Mr. Boxwood.
Okay.
Style.
Yeah. So this one here. So that's from Mr. Boxwood.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
So everything. So this was perfectly mossed.
Okay.
And you can see.
Oh, and down here is where it all ended up.
Yes, you can see the squirrels just go and anything that's perfectly mossed. This hemlock forest was perfectly mossed.
Ah. Oh my goodness. You're gonna have to get a dog, I think.
I get the U was perfectly mossed.
Oh, and it just
because I put moss on it. Even I put sphagnum moss because I wanted to encourage the roots, right?
Yeah.
At the top, and
just
took it
kick
off.
it. I find blue jays do it too.
Yeah, it could be birds because we have cardinals around.
Cardinals, yeah. They're always in there kicking it off. Yeah. Another citrus here, and
all from seed. So,
I recognize this forsythia.
Yep, forsythia. I was trying to fuse them together. I don't think it works well with forsythia.
Okay.
Because they're hollow, right? So they don't.
Yeah.
So they don't. Fuse.
Yeah, they're a strange plant. Grow well, and they get small leaves.
So this is forsythia as well.
Oh wow.
Again, same thing. I was trying to fuse it.
Okay. Well, maybe it'll work. You never know. Nice. That'll be a nice plant.
So these are the little cedar thuya seedlings.
Little ones growing up.
Yeah.
Little babies. Yeah, they're kind of cute when they're small, aren't they?
Yeah.
And here is yet another bench.
Yeah, another bench. So this is, I think this is a pear.
Okay.
From seed.
Nice.
These are Rosa Sharon.
Yeah.
Again, this one was perfectly mossed.
Oh.
And then nothing
the
left.
Small leaves and the flower you get on them. That's amazing. They look fantastic. Like there's the size of it.
So this is these two are mangoes.
Okay,
from seed.
Yeah.
And when you prune
Look at
them, they smell like mangoes.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Really?
So
wow.
Yeah.
And it looks like they've taken the hard prune quite easily. And
yep. This one has. We've taken a prune here.
Yeah.
I have to cut this back before I bring it in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't.
Oh, it's doing really well, isn't it? Wow.
This is another teapot.
Sarissa. Nice.
Cuttings. And this is my Sarissa forest from Cuttings.
Spider-Man.
With Spider-Man.
Yeah, that looks really good, doesn't it? For a small planting, it gives you the impression of a big forest.
But this is, I tried to see how small I could get the mesquite root base.
Yeah.
And it's
doing well, isn't it? Yeah.
Because they're known for really deep taproot.
Okay.
And that's how they survive in the Arizona desert.
Okay.
Right?
They go down for the moisture and coolness. And
I just wanted to see if I chop that taproot right off, if it would survive. And it's doing well.
Probably because of our climate, that we're not that hot, that it can survive with a shallower root base.
And we're watering it, right? So
yeah, and we water it.
So this is
pamper it. Another
cutting.
Wow.
And you can see that because it was root bound.
Yeah.
It started to sprout the aerial roots.
Yeah.
But now that I have it in this, the roots grew through.
Easier to grow through the drainage hole, eh?
That's right. So no aerial roots this year.
No. So.
This is peach tree. So the roots
Okay.
are there,
Wow.
from seed.
Wow. Looking good.
Yeah. Peach tree.
Amazing. All the peach trees we planted in the orchard had fruit on them this year.
Oh.
So it was amazing. A lot of the trees fruited this year, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's great.
Get fresh fruit.
Oh, this is that tamarind that you gave me last year.
Okay, yeah. Looks about the same as mine,
I
yeah.
was just wondering, it didn't thicken up at all, but it's still alive and healthy.
Yeah, it looks about the same as mine. Nice. Nice to see. Here's a fig.
Yeah, hardy fig they call it, but it's not really hardy. But
Okay.
and it has fruit though this year.
Oh yeah, nice. That won't ripen up in time, will it?
No.
That's the hard thing is, unless you have like a greenhouse or something, it's hard to get them to ripen up in time before, or if they're in the ground maybe even.
Those are more
Seedlings?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you can create a forest, that's for sure. You got enough material to create a forest out of pretty well everything. You'd be the forest king, Derrick.
Forest king. Yes. That's the way I get rid of some plantings, right? So because like even you said, oh, how many trees I had? Well, let's count forests as one.
Yeah, you put them together and it counts as one.
Crab apple.
Oh, wow. Amazing, isn't it? And that's from a seed too, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
And how old would you say that is?
Oh, so let me think. Probably 3 years old.
Wow. That's really hard to believe. And here's your climbing aloe down here.
Yep.
Oh, well,
This is another apple or pear.
Yeah.
I think it's apple.
Looks like an apple, yeah. Crab apple, probably.
So there's 3 from seeds here.
Nice.
Yep, climbing aloe.
Climbing aloe.
Again, I'm trying to fuse them.
Okay. Wow.
I didn't even look. The roots coming out of this thing.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, they're not actually an aloe. They're, but they look like aloe. That's why they call it a climbing aloe.
So that's that juniper.
Yeah.
I call it my shoestring juniper because last year
Yeah.
it had. I repotted it last year, and everything went brown, and there was like one little green leaf.
Really?
And I thought it's dead.
Yeah.
And I go, so it's living like on a shoestring.
Yeah.
And then this year it just
Bounce back. Isn't
bounced
that
back.
amazing? That doesn't happen often. Usually they go the opposite
That's
way.
right, yep. This is a yew.
A yew? Wow. Bet it likes this big pot with wooden pots.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's looking good, isn't it? Look at all the back budding. That's the trouble with yews is
I got to take the wire off. I even forgot I had wire. That's the problem.
yews are just, they back bud like crazy.
So this is your sarissas.
Sarissas? Oh, okay.
This is cuttings from you at the KW show last year in the fall. You gave me the.
Okay.
So I haven't done anything with them. But
Doing well, flowering, and look very happy. Wow. You got a lot of styling work ahead of you, Derrick.
yes, that's what I need help with.
Okay.
So this is Chinese elm.
Chinese elm. Nice pot. I like that. Growing well, isn't it?
Yep. Take some, chop that out.
More cuttings.
More. I can't afford cuttings. I can't take your cuttings anymore. So this is my juniper
Nice.
that I styled.
That looks good. It looks really good. That's just like the garden Chinese juniper, eh?
Yep. This is some succulent there, yeah.
Succulents, money tree, jades, Portula caryophyras. I forget what those are called, but
This one is, so I really like this because I'm making it like a tree. It's got this trunk.
Yeah.
It usually grows like on the ground, but it...
okay, those are the ones that kind of, like in rock gardens and stuff, they hug the ground.
hug the ground, but it's...
Nice.
So it's some jades. So I got to stop taking jade cuttings too, so...
Yeah,
Right? Because...
I know what you mean.
So these are...
You never lose them, do you?
Nope.
They always grow.
This is another juniper that I've styled.
Oh, nice.
So it was funny when I did this whole branch died off, but but this one took off as the new cascade, so I was kind of okay with that. But I'll make this a gin or something.
That's looking great. Looking really good.
again, so this is your Christmas cactus.
Okay,
I'm waiting for them to get woody. I'm trying to build a clump style forest with that.
Yeah.
And again, the only reason why I have so many is that I was at Home Depot after Christmas.
Yeah.
And they had them on for like 50 cents
for,
for 4 in a pot. So I just bought a whole bunch and shoved them in there.
Nice.
This is Wayne's pot. So
wow.
Pot,
Yeah,
so it looks
that'll
really
look fantastic in flower. Eh?
Yeah, it looks really nice with the flower and the pot. Right?
Yeah, it's
some desert roses.
Oh yeah, oh, they're nice, eh?
So even when it rains, this area here seldom gets rain because of
the overhang here, eh?
So it's perfect for that.
Good for succulent. That's nice. That's really nice to have that.
So this is
because that's what kills most succulents is too much water.
my teapot rose.
Nice, growing out of the spout.
Yeah.
Flowering, wow.
Yeah. So again, this is when I first started. I didn't want to spend money on pots.
No.
So thrift store, drill a hole in the bottom, and you can grow stuff in it.
It's a great looking pot, that.
This is
Cerveza Cascade.
Yeah. Probably I might chop it. It doesn't look right, but I had this. Unless I can get this right against there, I'm slowly bending it in.
I see.
I thought it would grow. It used to be covered. I was hoping roots would grow over here.
Yeah.
But no roots.
Nothing happened there.
But it looks like
that side's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, it would look either way. Continue the cascade or grow it as an upright.
Yeah. So this is another one of these crab apples.
Okay, yeah, nice. And here's a little forest.
Yeah. So this is kind of my bog forest.
That's nice.
All seedlings, like the ones.
Okay.
And I just pruned it, and they just backbudded like crazy.
Yeah.
So. And it was, again, perfectly mossed.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, pruning really keeps them compact, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you let them grow, they get long and leggy. And
So this is my Sarissa cascade.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow, is that ever twisty?
Yeah, so it's I'm just letting this part thicken up, so I let this part grow, and I'm keeping the pads kind of.
So that'll be like your apex up here, and then
Yeah.
the cascading.
Yeah.
Nice. That looks really good. Jades.
Jades, yeah. So
This is a field of jades here.
Yeah, so I'm making a jade. So this is a curly jade.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if you've seen that.
I have a my variegated jade has curly leaves like that. Not quite like this, but they're curly. That's interesting. I like that.
And yeah, so all these jades were from 3 that I bought from Canadian Tire.
Yeah.
And I was making a forest.
Here's the forest in here,
The
eh?
forest in there. I think I'm going to make it bigger now that I have all these different ones.
I see.
With my little
Nice.
the thing and the Hulk fighting.
Looks like they took to the hard pruning quite well, didn't they?
Yep. Yeah, they're starting to bud back.
And this is from Connor's jade. I recognize that.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Got that purple tinge to them and the little dark, different leaves.
Yeah, so this is it's a jade raft.
Okay.
From
Really?
the cuttings from here.
So you just lay it on its side?
And, and
isn't that amazing, eh?
yeah. So we'll see how that works.
Yeah. See what happens to the original branch if it rots away, or.
It's all because of this raft that I.
Okay.
Right. That I had.
This is
Mingarelia.
Mingarelia. Wow.
This was actually an accident. So.
Okay.
But I thought, maybe I'll try different rafts and see how they come up.
I like that. It's almost looks like a dragon walking along the ground.
Yeah.
It's got a head and everything.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you should style that to look like a dragon. That would look cool. Have feet and head and a tail. And here's another juniper.
Another juniper. So this one again, one of the in my seedlings that I picked up in this, and I think this one is like maybe 3 years old. This was probably 3 years old.
Wow. Isn't that amazing? And what's this back here?
Oh, this is a rosemary. It's not doing very well.
No. My rosemary didn't do well this year. I think it was. I don't know why.
It was really pot bound.
Okay.
And it just wasn't doing well, so I repotted it like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I think it's starting to do better.
It looks like it's recovering, isn't it? You got some good healthy growth on it. Yeah.
So one thing I heard about rosemaries is they need a lot of humidity.
Okay.
Their leaves need to be moist. So
Really?
while I don't have it sitting in water, see this little tray underneath?
Yeah.
Always has water underneath, and it evaporates up into it. Right? So it's actually helping it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. This is,
That looks good. That's a nice looking rosemary.
This is my Sarissa forest.
Oh, wow.
Eventually this is a root over rock.
Okay, it's growing on this feather rock or something, or dragonstone. Dragonstone, yeah.
So eventually I'll start to take that off.
Oh, isn't that nice? I love this pot too.
Yeah, and the pink flowers go great with the green.
Oh, nice.
I learned that from you.
That's from Kim's Nature, that pot, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I love those pots. They're so old looking.
I can never get these guys to do well.
Okay, that's the crown of thorns,
Crown of thorns, yeah. So I have 2 yellow ones here, and I'm scared to do something with them because I don't want them to die on me. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks healthy.
Yeah.
It looks like it's doing really well, actually. This one, a little weaker, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe more water? I don't know. More water, more fertilizer?
More water.
I water them fairly often.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
so maybe I don't water my crown of thorns enough.
once every 2 days, I'll soak it with fertilizer too.
Okay.
And a myrtle here, is it? Or?
No, this is brush cherry.
Oh, yeah. Brush cherry, yeah. Nice. So down here you've got a pine.
Mugo pine.
Mugo pine.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's burning bush.
Burning bush, yeah.
This is a pear.
Pear. It looks like a pear, yeah.
Pear. This is the Brazilian rain tree you gave me.
Oh, wow. It's doing well, isn't it?
Yep. This is the first cutting
little
off of
cutting, yeah.
Off of this
Oh,
Brazilian
good.
rain tree.
Probably the first of many, is it?
Yep. This is
oh, does that ever look nice?
yeah, root over rock Metalficus, and you know where this came from.
Look at the small leaves, eh? That looks great. That's amazing.
You know where this came from?
Yeah, I do.
Larch.
Larch. Is this a single larch? Yeah.
Yep, single larch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's got a lot of nice low branches, which is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And dense. It's great.
So this is Sargent apple. Sargent crab apple from seed, and I was going to do literati, but it doesn't grow well.
I see.
Here, so it just starts I keep fighting it because it keeps growing.
Whatever is the highest point, all the auxins go to there, and it just wants to grow vertical, eh?
Yeah.
I see.
This is the same from seed.
Okay. And this is your famous lemon forest,
Lemon
right?
forest, yes.
With the tiger in there.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, that's looking good, Derrick. Looking good.
This is another apple.
Oh, wow.
This is again, I started, so most of the crab apples, they're started at the same time, so this is probably 2-3 years old.
From a seed.
From a seed.
That is hard to believe, isn't it?
Just the trunk is good.
Like,
I just need to work on the top. I gotta decide how big I want it to be.
You gotta make a business out of this. You could sell these for $30, $40 easy at a bonsai show.
This one is a cutting off of a tree in the front yard. And I don't know what it is, but
it looks like a Manitoba maple. Is what I'm thinking, maybe?
I don't think it's a maple.
No? Okay. Okay, maybe it's like a...
Yeah, I'll show you the tree in the front yard.
We'll look at the tree.
Yeah. So this is...
Maybe it's an ash or something, or...
This is my olive that I just pruned and took a lot of the... Yeah, I'm going to keep this a small tree too.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
You can see the ones that don't get sun. So this is...
Okay.
These are the Sargent apples.
Okay.
That are in the back that haven't got sun, so they're still small, but it's kind of foresty.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have variety. When you create a forest out of it, you'll have all different sizes. If you do.
Yep. So this is, like I said, when you prune this is a Russian olive that I pruned, right?
Yeah.
And you can see how healthy it looks. It needs...
dense and...
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I'll have to repot mine. Those pots are kind of tippy, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't think they really make more roots, do you?
I don't know. We'll find out.
This is another pear, I think, from seed.
Okay, nice.
Birch forest.
Yeah, I was, the last tree I took out of a root maker pot, I was kind of disappointed. It didn't really, it was okay, but it wasn't anything spectacular that warrants buying the pot, I found. Yeah.
So this is,
That's like the one over there,
yes,
isn't it?
Yeah, this is a cutting off of that one.
Nice. That's cool.
This is my field maple.
And this is birch here, is it?
Yeah, that's birch.
That's, yeah, the white birch or
paper birch. I think.
Paper birch, okay.
So this is my field maple.
Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it?
So this is my sacrifice branch. I guess I'm trying to thicken the bottom.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah.
That has a lot of potential, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the small leaves. That's incredible. Wow. Inspirational. That's what it is.
Yeah. This is my silver maple.
Silver maple forest. Wow.
The moose in there.
Oh yeah, I see the moose.
So this one actually is my canary tree.
Okay.
That the leaves droop really quickly if it gets dry.
I see.
And so I know when this one is getting dry, I need to water.
You better check all the rest, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So and it's a couple times I thought, oh, it's going to be gone, and then you water it,
bounces back,
bounces
eh?
back. It takes a lot of water. This thing.
Yeah.
More Russian olives here.
Okay.
More Russian olives.
And these are all from seed, right?
All from seed. Yeah.
And where did you get the seeds from for those?
From Ray. So
Okay.
we were going through Ray's, the back fields in Ray's.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, there's a Russian olive tree here. Grab some seeds, try it.
Okay.
And he goes, they make great bonsai. And I said, okay, well, try it.
Oh,
Grab
okay.
the bunch.
And the Arizona cypress, where did you get those seeds from?
We were in Sedona, Arizona,
Okay.
hiking, and they had seeds all over. And so I said, oh, I'll take some.
Yeah.
Right? And surprisingly, you can bring them back, no problem, because I declare everything, because I don't want to be in trouble. So
No.
I said, I got seeds, and they go, okay, what kind of seeds? Arizona cypress, and I had the mesquite seeds.
Yeah.
Right, and I guess they let you bring them because you can't really grow them here unless you protect them, right?
Yeah, they're not going to escape or anything.
Yeah, it's not going to be. They're not going to be invasive.
Right. Yes.
Right. So
they said, fine. Oh, that's amazing. It's nice to know they're legal.
Yeah, they're legal. This is a grapevine.
Okay.
Yep, grapevine.
I was inspired by Mr. Boxwood's grape
Yeah.
bonsai. It was
I have to
amazing.
figure out how to style it, though.
Yeah.
These are azaleas.
Azaleas, okay. And is that from like a garden center or free bonsai?
Garden center.
Okay,
Center
yeah.
azalea. So this is another
Thuja?
from seed.
Wow. Oh, it's amazing how they grow, isn't it?
This is my Rosa Sharon forest.
Rosa Sharon forest.
So this I matched with this pot because those flowers are purple.
Oh, okay,
right? So when
yeah.
it's flowering, and it did have some flowers this year.
That's one of Ray's pots. Wayne's
Wayne's
pots,
pots, yeah.
Yeah, with the crystals on it.
Yeah.
Is that ever cool? Wow. Yeah, that must look fantastic in flower.
This is a cork bark Chinese elm. I got from Mike Potchwat.
Okay.
So this is a rose, and
oh, wow.
I love the trunk on this. So I saw this, and I just said, oh,
look at that.
Yeah.
And that's just like a garden center kind of.
Yeah, garden center.
Isn't that amazing? It looks beautiful. And I recognize this. That's the Japonica.
This is either the plum or this. I got this from Connor.
No. Yeah. I know what it is. It's the privet.
Privet.
The Chinese privet.
Yes,
Chinese privet. Yeah, that's what I recognize it. Yeah. I have one from one of the Tropical Expressions workshops, and they get the little white flowers on them.
Okay.
Well, they're not little, but they're fine.
So some of those cuttings. So again, with these ones, you'll see that I have the thick cuttings over there.
Yeah.
I didn't try to air layer it. I just
cut it off
and shoved it in, and it rooted.
It grows, eh? Yeah.
So
Yeah, privet's pretty strong rooter.
So
Look at the little seedlings.
I'll have to, when I repot this,
Yeah.
so that's, I get that everywhere from these
the
trees.
trees.
Right? So,
Look at all the cones on them.
yeah, so I will never have, like, if you ever need anything for your forest, I
Okay.
got tons of these.
There we go. A never-ending supply.
Yeah. This is a
Wow.
lilac.
Lilac.
I thought it was going to die because last year, had like one leaf last year.
Yeah.
And then finally this year, I
It
guess these
started
are all
growing.
dead.
Yeah.
This is dead. This is dead. It finally started to grow again, perfectly mossed. Then they went to town on it, and
Yeah. And what's this one?
this
Yeah.
cherry.
Cherry tree. Oh,
Yeah, cherry
wow.
tree
Look at the
from-
bark.
from
Is that
seed,
very
yeah,
nice?
And it needs to be watered, but
Yeah.
cherry tree. So from seed.
Wow.
It's hardy because
Yeah.
it's produced in Ontario. So if you go get seeds from like cherries, if you buy the winter ones from Mexico,
Yeah.
they're not hardy.
Okay.
But this is hardy.
By
'cause
the
it
Ontario
grows-
grown
yeah.
cherries, and you'll get hardy seeds, yeah?
But I still protect it in the garage. in the
Yeah,
winter.
yeah. They're hardy to a point, aren't they?
Yes, this is a kumquat.
Okay, nice. I have a few of those going.
This is, again, the top of one of those trees, and I just said, let me see if it'll root.
That's a cutting, eh?
The cutting.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I just,
That really is. That thickness will root.
yeah.
And did you put rooting hormone on it? Or?
I did. I
Yeah.
put rooting hormone on it. Yeah.
And that did it, eh? Wow. Ficus benjamina?
Yep, Ficus benjamina.
Nice.
In one of Florence's pots.
Oh, that's nice. And she'll be here today,
She'll
right?
be here today.
Nice. Yeah, Florence makes nice pots.
This is another
Ginkgo?
ginkgo from cutting or from earlier.
Yeah.
This is this Sarissa.
Oh my
I have
goodness.
to clean it up and get it ready, but yeah, so it's just
Wow.
tiny leaves when
Said
you
it were
restrict
small.
it.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. So small.
These are Japanese maples I bought in the spring show.
Okay. Just as, do you think they were cutting? I guess they were cuttings originally, eh?
Yeah, or seedlings maybe.
Yeah.
Cuttings. So this one.
Got a bit of a curve in that.
Yeah, so it came like that, so I just bought it like that.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, it's looking good. They're growing nicely.
this is another. This is a grapefruit.
Oh, look at the thorns on it.
Yeah, this is grapefruit. I have to water it. It's
Okay.
kind of dry.
Ah, it's looking good.
But
And
this
that's
year-
from seed too,
Yeah,
right?
this is from C2. This year,
Yeah.
the leaf cutters
Oh, yeah.
went to town on everything.
Oh, no. Making holes in everything, eh?
Another apple or pear.
Nice.
And this is hibiscus. So this one here,
Okay.
it used to be a cascade,
Yeah.
and I was wiring it and I cracked it,
Okay.
and I thought it was dead. So, but then I said, oh, let me try and make a raft. So the root base is here,
Yeah.
and then I buried where it's cracked, and I think it's so now it's sprouted over here and here. So
So it must have healed itself,
healed
eh?
itself, yeah.
Oh, that's good. And you'll expose that maybe someday, or?
Yes.
Wow. You may get an interesting feature on the tree.
Yeah. And the last thing here.
Last thing over here. Wow, this is, oh, look at this. This is the hothouse, eh?
Well, it's because I didn't, when it rains, I don't want this to get wet, right?
Yes,
So this I
yeah.
want to control. But it needs the sun to keep the leaves red.
Yes, yeah, wow.
Here, Nigel, this is for you.
Oh, well, thank
It's a
you.
small cutting. You can pick
Look
any one
at
of
that. No, this is fine. I'll take this one.
these. Rooted now, so
They're beautiful.
I'll probably cut more of prune it back.
And where did these come from?
I bought those.
Okay, so they're,
At the spring sale.
okay,
Crystal Nurseries.
okay.
Yep.
And they're like a small leaf variety, eh?
Yeah, small leaf variety.
They're
and
nice.
They're bright red. If they get enough light, they
Yeah,
go bright red.
They go, okay. Well, I'll try it in my greenhouse. That might become part of my Socotra Island forest. So that is it for the tour. That was a amazing tour, Derek. You've got an amazing amount of plants on the go.
I think I got too many because you saw the ones
Well-
with wire that I go, oh, I need to take the wire off.
Yeah, I don't know. You'll have to make a lot of forests and maybe give some away eventually.
That's right.
So thank you very much for the bench tour. It was fantastic, and I'm just amazed at how well trees grow from a seed and how quickly, like 3 or 4 years, and you've got something that's, you know,
Yeah.
starting to look like a mature tree.
Yeah.
Derrick has a gathering of bonsai enthusiasts over today. We're all working on trees, and I am going to work on the dwarf Schefflera, and the one that Ross and I worked on over at my place. So here I go. I've got the front of the tree picked out, or at least a provisional front, and it shows, you know, really nice roots at the front, and then off to this side you can see the stone. So it's a root over rock composition, and I think it's important to see both the roots here and the stone. You don't want the stone totally covered up with roots, or there's no point having the rock there. It's just a exposed root style. So all is going well. Ross added this plastic and he was growing more roots out the back. So I think I'll just, you know, let that continue to develop. And today I'm just going to prune the long shoots back. So Scheffleras grow very stiff and straight. You can see from this junction in here, it just grows absolutely straight, the new growth. So you need to prune it back very short, you know, leaving a bit of the new growth on and using directional pruning based on the leaf direction. Pruning it back short, and then slowly over time you get both taper, movement, and branching. Another reason why I picked this as the front of the tree is that the branching, the major branching here, comes forward towards the viewer. So here I go with the pruning. I'll set the camera down and prune away. So my first cut here, I've got this branch here kind of sticking straight up. There's a branch sweeping outwards, and then this one just shoots up straight from it. So I'm going to take that. I was going to take it right out, but I think I'll prune it back just to a short stub and see what develops off of it. So here I go. Like that, taking the whole end off that branch. I'll save the cuttings. Derrick will want to probably propagate them. So there's been some pruning done to it. Derrick did a little bit of pruning on these outside branches, and they're developing really well. They're good. So the next one is this branch. It's very straight, so I need to prune it right back to here. Like that. These are nice sharp tools. Makes me realize how dull my tools are. There's one here that's been pruned, and then instead of the new branch flowing outwards, it's going back in towards the tree. So in that case, I think I've got to prune even lower here, taking that new growth off and pruning back to a good leaf here. So here I go, like that. So there's a stub there. I'll keep rotating it around. Here again, it's being pruned here, the branch. There's a good one fanning out here. There's a leaf that fans out nicely here. But there's some new growth that's kind of crossing in. So I'm going to take that off, reducing it back further. And I'll get branches flowing towards the outside of the planting, or the outside of the tree. Now, there's one here. You can see that this one flows out nicely, but there's one going straight up here. So again, I'm going to prune it to an outward facing leaf, back very, very short. So here I go, taking the top off. And then I've got this one fanning outwards nicely. I'm going to keep this leaf on it, so I'll prune just ahead of that, like that. And that leaves me with the one branch here. So let's go back to the front view and see what that's looking like. So it's a side branch. And this one, you can see the first leaves are way out here. They're way out, you know, too far away from the trunk. So I've got to look for leaf scars along the branch. And I want ones growing out the bottom. So there's one here, there's one here. So I want it fairly short, this. So I think I'm going to prune it back to here. Here I go. taking that whole branch off, reducing it back. Now I've got to check it from the front view, see if there's any branches that need more work. I'll take out some of these leaves that are going towards the inside just to clean out the structure a bit, let more light get into the tree. Okay, there's a stub here from previous pruning that I can remove. And I wish Ross was here to do this with me, but alas, he's not. Brings back a lot of memories working on this tree. Good memories. Okay, I'll take this leaf out here. Okay, I think that's pretty reasonable. Let's have a look at the tree now. Here's a look at the tree from the front now. So you can see the structure in here, and above you can see how, I've kind of restored the rounded canopy to it, shortened everything back. So the next flush of growth, it should fill in really nicely. And I expect it to look quite good by fall. We've got some warm weather coming this week, so I think it'll really start to fill out by the end of summer. Yeah, so that's Ross's old tree and Derrick's new tree pruned up for today. So we missed a few trees on the tour. One is Derrick's Ming Aurelia forest here, which is just awesome.
So this was, if you look back in one of either Jay's videos or your videos, our trunk sale.
Yeah, boot sale, yeah.
Boot sale. I bought this slab from Sophie.
Okay, I remember that, yeah.
And I said I was going to make a golf course type thing. So this was my golf course, and it was pretty much mossed well, and then the squirrels got to it. So the tee-off box was here, the green was here.
Okay.
And yeah, I have little golfers that
go in there. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's really cool. What an amazing forest. I like forests with a theme, Derrick. Over on that initial bench we looked at, there was a giant burning bush up here. Now, I don't know if you can see the size of it. Let's show you how big this is. It's big. That's amazing, Derrick.
That's Jay Fung for it. So.
Jay, okay.
Yeah, Jay.
That's going to be an amazing tree someday. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mr. Boxwood is working on a boxwood here, and he's styled Derrick's tree into sort of a windblown style.
No, hide that one.
That one's the backup tree. Yeah, that looks really good. And then you were going to bend the one down,
possibly down, or
take
it off
to fill in. I like it like that. It gives foliage down low, and it really frames it.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I have to leave something for Derrick to do.
Exactly. We're not coming over here and doing all his work, are we?
I don't mind feeding you to do more work.
Yeah, exactly.
You work for food. You work for food.
I got to try this scheme. Invite a bunch of people over to work at my trees.
And then you leave them. The part I like leaving them mess.
But you got to feed them, don't you? That's the trouble. Entertain them, feed them. No, it was fun working on the trees. We're just kidding. Derrick has found his dragon that goes in this planting. So here is a look at the dragon. Now that is nice. You can see how the red color on the wings goes with the foliage on the jades. And the gold matches the pot perfectly too. Very, very nice.